is Priscilla at the 1870 studio, and we are going to be doing glass fusing tonight. And right now what I'm doing is just cutting up some little bits and pieces. Morton, if you want to, I'm going to be showing Morton what to do. If you want to, and I just cut my finger right before we started. If you want to take these and just do this right here so everybody can see, just clip but point down. We're making little tiny bites of this, okay? So if you want to cut that up, babe, say hello.
Hi everybody.
And you got to point it down so it doesn't shoot over to me. You got to point it down or it'll shoot off of there. But nice little bits. So we're going to be making little hearts. You got to, babe, you're sideways. It's going to come shooting out sideways. Keep the wheels up in the air. Little bites. We're going to make little bites. So first, that's what we're doing. Taking the little bites.
Yeah, it's pointing did the line about.
Okay. Just, well, we're going to have to pick that up. Just as careful as you can. Careful as you can. You're using a lot of force, I guess. Okay. That piece cut up.
See what I mean? It was pointing down and it just bounced.
We're going to have to just pick them up because some fell down by my legs. We don't want to step on that. Okay. All right, so I am trying to get our TikTok set up to do TikToks. Okay. There we go. That's it. Okay. Now if you would, just do the same again with this white. Just chop the little whites up, and let's put these out of the way here. So we're going to have some little white bits, some little pink bits, and they're going to be our fill-in parts. Just try to aim them down. We use a little reflector. Oh, that worked great, that little reflector. And ideally, you would do these in a little box or something. Honey, you're getting great. Babe, you're getting crazy here. I'm trying to get this thing started. Just and it has this upside down. Oh no. Do you ever have one of those days? Everything's just going the opposite of correct. That's what's happening. Nice little bites.
Why did it go upside down?
I have no idea. That happened before. Okay. Oh. We can be able to see that. Honey, can you talk, please? Just say.
Yeah, I was worried about that thing falling flat on its face. Hi everybody. I've just finished chopping up the bits of glass that she's going to be using for, I'm not sure what. I've never done this stuff before.
You're just learning, aren't you? Mm-hmm. And point it down, wheels up.
This footery, and you got to be careful. It's like it's one of these catch-22s. They say wear gloves, but if you wear gloves, you can't grip the stuff, even thin gloves. It's kind of crazy.
All right, so here we go. Glass using 101. Now, we have 2 live cameras going. We have a live camera for YouTube that's going to be a replay, and we have a live camera for TikTok that is seeing more of our faces and not the project. So we'll be lifting up to show you project, but if you want to see it all in real time happening, you're going to watch the replay live on YouTube. So YouTube, TikTok. Hello everybody, it is Friday night and Morton has just put a whole bunch of glass on the floor, but babe, you did pass, you did a great job. So he cut up all of these little bits, little pinks, little whites of fused glass. And the other day, you might have watched live, Morton and I were pulling vitrograph. Now, I'm gonna tell you here how our setup's working. We have some clear chunks that we're gonna use.
What would happen if you lifted that up in the air? Would you see?
Let's see.
Like if it was higher, because you can put something under it. There you go.
Yes, perfect.
I'll go see.
Find me
if someone
something,
can
that
put
box, that Beyond Beef box that was just, that you just had. This will work. Necessity is the mother of invention. We, that's perfect. That's perfect, perfect, perfect. It will be stable. And this will work. Okay, this is perfect. Oh my goodness, I love it. It's better for everybody. Hooray. Hello, hello. Okay.
Is this one seeing it now as well?
Yeah,
Still?
lucky. You're all seeing it here. Great. So the first thing, this is a kiln shelf. This is a kiln shelf, and you can do a couple different things before you put things on your kiln shelf. Like if I just put glass on here and stuck it into the kiln, the glass would never come off. It would fuse on here. So this is called kiln paper. This is papyrus. I use bullseye. I use papyrus. I use it all. So we're going to just be building our projects right on here tonight. Now we have this glass here that Morton and I pulled the other night out of the vitrograph kiln. And as I was pulling it, somebody, one of our lovely, lovely people who are watching said to make a heart. So Morton, I'm gonna show Morton how to do one, and then this is sort of how I like to teach. No, this is how I like to teach. I don't like to be a teacher who is like, we're gonna do this pattern. Morton's gonna do whatever he wants to do. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find 2 of these that are kind of sort of the same candy cane shape here. And I'm gonna take these little nippers. I'm gonna nip right down here. You put this on, put the wheels up in the air. Wheels up, glass down. Perfect. And now I'll measure about-ish, kind of, sort of, and do the same on this one. So now what we'll do with this is going to be our first one. And I'm going to put it on, and the heart shape just isn't right. The heart shape is not just right yet. Not right. So we're going to make it just right. And we got to make this end a little bit littler. And I did cut my finger right before I started, hence the bandage. Okay, now it's perfect. So we're going to start down in this corner. And the view from the YouTube feed is definitely spot on and on it. So if you want to see it, up close and personal, you're going to want to look at that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to inch it right over to the corner of the paper. It's right to the corner of the paper. To the corner. I move this just a little bit over. You can see it too now. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Okay, so here, honey, what I'm going to do And I love you, Morton. I'm so glad you're learning this. Morton has never done this before. I'm going to put a generous goop of glue here. Don't you worry about that glue. That's going to burn off in the kiln. Now, here I have so many colors and things to put on here. The first thing I think I'm going to do is put some of this is some little kind of, I don't even know how to describe their color. What would you say, honey? Amber?
Maybe, yep.
I'm going to put a couple of those in. Let's go with 4. I usually do odd numbers, but that's what came out. 4 of those. Oh, and this is Vitrograph we've made before and chopped up. So I'm going to put some of these in. I'm going to stand some on the
It's
end.
called Murini when it
Oh,
was
this is
chopped up.
Murini. Yes.
Yeah,
Thanks, Morton.
this Murini frets when it's almost like sand of different grades.
Murini.
She'll probably be using a bit of fret in a minute.
Yes. But I'm just going to fill this little heart. I'm going to fill this little heart up. Full. Should we put a little black in it? I don't think it's really black. I think this is ruby. Is it ruby? No, it's a little black.
Glass fuse in a glass heart for Valentine.
Let's put a little, and you call these love hearts, don't you, honey?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to use some of this color. This is this red, gorgeous.
Because you've got the white paper, it's hard to read the heart. But you can't not have the white paper because of it's kiln paper, so that the glass doesn't stick to the kiln shelf. So sorry about that.
Oh yeah, maybe swipe your screen over. I don't know.
Yeah, it must be because it's on the iPad.
No.
It's weird.
I'm gonna put some little accents of blue in mine. And these are little complicated hearts. I love making them. And I'm hoping that my Vitrograph heart shape is gonna pull everything in. These little pops of blue are gonna be spectacular. Because not all hearts have to be pink, do they, honey?
No.
Pink or red little love hearts. So, maybe a little bit of this yellow. A little bit. These look so beautiful when they're done. These will go into the kiln for about a 14-hour cycle. And just be so careful when you're picking these up, Morton, that you don't get stuck. So, what you do is glass. Nobody knows why this is, but fused glass wants to get to 6 millimeters thick. It wants to be 6 millimeters thick. So if it starts out like this, which is about 3 millimeters thick, it'll pull up to be that thick in the kiln. So this is going to pull up and pull in if we don't put enough glass in there. So we don't want it to expand out. And this, you can see on this piece, that's a piece of kiln paper that I fused in between 2 pieces of clear. Can you see how that looks? The kiln paper. So I have this little bit of kiln paper that's a little love heart. It's a little Valentine shape.
During the cycle of firing, it gets fired to several different temperatures.
Yes.
There's for heating it up, and then they call it annealing when it's cooling down, because if you cool it down too fast, the glass will shock and form cracks. So you bring the temperature down very slowly, and then it will sit at a certain temperature. I think is it about 800 degrees?
900.
Sits at
about
900.
940 it anneals at.
And how long is that for?
950, 940. An hour. I anneal it for an hour.
But when it's fusing, I think it's about 8 hours. It's at what, 1600?
Well, it depends. It depends on what you want to do with it. If you want a tack fuse, if you want a full fuse. This is a full fuse where it's all melted down into one. And a tack fuse, it stays kind of lumpy bumpy. So I'm going to take this little piece of clear. We got to put that on top of our heart. And I'm going to put some other little chunks of clear on top of here.
Thanks, Mark.
I'm going to just cut some little nibbles off.
Thought I'd already chopped you up, Clea.
Oh, you did. Where did I put it? You did cut it up. Where did I put that, babe?
It was in the tray with the pink.
I got it. I got it right here. Okay, so on the very tippy top then, I'm going to put some clear. And it'll hopefully melt down in. That's our first one done. Now, honey, it is up to you. It's up to you now, babe. To find your little heart shape, cut your little heart shape, fuse your little heart shape. Okay? Here's some more of these little...
Yeah, there's not really any of the...
Okay, let me find some here for you.
These are all like too skinny.
Let's see if I can find some. Let's look. You gotta be so careful with these. This was a blue swizzle stick we had pulled and made earlier. But I'm gonna cut it up, honey, and use it as a heart because it's up here. So we're going for this little heart shape. Oh, that one is so cool. Look how organic that one is. I'm gonna use that for a piece of one. And that for a piece of one. That one's gonna be a super cool, like an organic. That one's gonna be so neat. I love it. I love it. Morton's hunting for his heart. While Morton is hunting for his heart. Morton's hunting for his heart. I'm gonna... And honey, you can make your guy right here.
I thought there was two pairs of nibbles.
Here, the other pair is on the shelf right beside you.
Oh.
Okay, Martin's doing his cuts. Honey, do it on the camera if you can. Wheels up, babe.
Up with
The
these.
wheel's got to face up.
Yeah,
in
these
here.
ones are... Setting on them is too far apart.
Here, let me see. That's skinnier stuff. Show me where you want it cut at.
About there.
About there. Okay, I got it. Okay. That one. Which other? And I cut for people all the time in workshops. You might be a little nervous to do it.
On the blue line.
On the blue line. Okay. So, there goes Martin's first heart. Oh, honey, it's going to be gorgeous. I'm going to put it right into place. Now, you fidget with it and get it how you want it, and then glue it. Fidget and glue it. And while he's doing his, I'm going to be doing mine. I only brought one glue. Put a whole bunch on there. Kind of get it all over the sides. It doesn't matter. You can be very heavy-handed with it. You want all your little pieces to stick, and that glue fires off in the kiln. It just burns right away. It's really odd. You can smell it around 300. The COE on this is 96. It's a great question. So this heart, I'm just gonna do this. And now, honey, we're just looking for good stuff to put in the middle of the heart. Isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
I knew you would love it when you do it. This one, I'm gonna put in, I have some iridescent, some pinks, a little bit of that clear. Oh, there's more iridescent. I'm gonna make, this one's gonna be a little freeform heart. It's gonna be gorgeous. White. Do you want any of this?
You got a straight piece of
Oh,
red.
Do you want that to be on the outside?
Yeah, I want it to be like that.
You gotta lay it across the whole thing.
Alright.
And you could lay it right across the whole thing.
Yeah,
The
but then
danger
it will
when you
not
do
look
that, it'll shrivel up on the end, honey.
Yeah, but it's meant to look like an arrow going through it.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's why I had the
You
piece
have
sticking.
to double stack it.
Well, that's not going to work then, so there's no point.
Yeah, just fill in the heart. But I love where you're going with this. Martin's getting all creative. Love it, love it, love it. Friday night glass using. Make sure we're going to be doing this every Friday night in February. And it's going to be so much fun. The glue doesn't affect the color of the glass. And Real just said they're watching on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. So Real, you can see that on YouTube it's a different, totally different look. Honey, here's some frit. There's loads of different colors over here for you. Be creative, fill that in. Morton, I want your very, very first heart. I want the very first
You've already
heart.
got it. What are you on about?
Oh, here's all kinds of these too, babe. These, you are going to love how these come out. We're going to be doing our first ever up
What
here.
would happen if you done that?
You can try it. It'll
Although
get
that
weird
would
and
look like
pull.
an ace.
Look like a what?
Looks more like an ace now.
Yeah.
For this end.
Hey, babe, I love it. You get creative. Get creative. Can you see what he's up to there?
Just whack some glue on it.
Whack some glue on. I'll be your glue whacker. Oh, it's force of habit. I shut this
Oh,
glue.
it's the metal things.
Yeah. Do you want it to hang?
I don't know which way. Maybe
Martin,
I shouldn't put
that's
that.
going to look really cool. That's a really, really great thing. We're getting ready to celebrate our 20th wedding anniversary on Valentine's Day.
Which way up would you hang it though?
I would wire wrap from there and hang it down.
Yeah, just leave it
like
now.
a heart. Yeah. You got to fill that in more, honey.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for what colours it is.
The hearts are going to be so beautiful. Yeah, there's all kinds of colors. What color are you looking for? Green, blue. Blue and orange is a nice complementary color. These blues here are amazing. They're iridescent and gorgeous. And this is blue that we have made here, honey. These big blobs of blue. Look at those big blobby blobs of blue. You might like them.
I'll put more on before I put that frit. It's too fine. It's going all over the place.
Yeah, the frit, don't put the frit on with your fingers either. Use that little spoon. This little spoon here. Use the little spoon to get the frit out.
That's kind of like frit, isn't it?
It's kind of like frit. Don't. Use your little spoon. Use your little spoon.
But I like it anyway.
Yay. And make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel too. Oh, you just celebrated your 21st. That is awesome. Right before we started, I cut my finger with glass. And I wanted to put a little smiley face on there so I could wave. But it's my middle finger, so I didn't want to. I don't want to be naughty.
Right, so what does that need now? It needs the silver on the top, the white on top of it now.
The clear or the whatever you want to do.
Well, it's going to need the stuff to seal it, is it not? It's not
well,
the white, it was the clear, is
it doesn't seal it. It melts down in.
Yeah, I know, but it's like you don't want to hide all the colours,
yeah, yeah. So you got some.
But if I use this,
yeah, don't do that. That'll hide your color. You could put in some little bits of it. Let me chop up some more of this clear.
Frit's ground up glass, basically. Oops. It's almost like
away from me, babe.
they grind the glass and you end up with different grades of it, from like really fine sand to like almost like tiny pebbles,
Like a
and
powder.
you use it to make like different designs on it.
And we're going to be making that here. And the new studio is almost all the way set up. It's not yet. There's a whole bunch of clear for you, honey, and a piece fell there.
Right.
See a piece of clear. What's on your head?
I don't know.
Thought it was a piece of glass. We have had a great day, haven't we, honey? This is the glass nibbler, or the glass, what do we call it, honey? What do I call this?
I don't know. You're making them too small.
No, they're not too small. You don't want big ones. If you put a big one down, you have the chance of a bubble happening.
Right, they're
air
saying they
gets
see
in
your hairpiece. Pretzels.
Oh, pretzels. I made that when we were down in Florida for the hurricane. For Oktoberfest. And I needed something to keep my hair back out of my face. And that's what was here.
Is that enough on that now?
Let's have a look. Oopsie. So there's a whole bunch of these.
Well, thanks for the
Yeah,
gifts.
it looks really good.
It'll go in the kiln later on in the night when we get a few of these done.
Oh, honey, when we fill this whole tray, we got to fill this whole tray. I don't put a kiln shelf in half loaded. Do you want to fill that little one that I'll fill that one because I started him. You find more hearts. Find more hearts. Hopefully you can see. The glass is so much fun, but glass is addictive, isn't it, babe? I'm so addicted to glass.
Yeah, there's not really any of the half hearts in here.
Oh, here, you look in this one, honey.
That's quite a thick one if you've got a partner with that.
Here, grab it up here so everybody can see what you're up to. Look around in there for your glass. It's like hunting treasure. And if you need me to cut anything down, just say the word.
I think this will probably, I don't know if that's too skinny.
Oh, you're going to fill it in.
Watch. See when you do that and it
Put it where
runs off the end.
I love it. Yes. Oh, Morton, you are flipping natural. Lift this bit on. It won't. Oh, this bit on.
Yeah.
Like, well, it'll slide. There?
Yeah, I think that'll melt together, won't it?
Yeah. Let's glue it. You get it how you want it, and I'll glue it for you. Watch your one.
It's too small at the one side, isn't it?
No, that's okay. That's all right. Wacka, wacka, wacka. Now the glue is just there for us to get it in the kiln. Just for us to get it in the kiln. Babe, that one's going to be gorgeous. Don't block your view while you're loading it up now with all your goodies. Put all your goodies in there. I got to hurry up and catch up with you, babe. They're going non-stop. I'm going to put some of this glue in here. What do you think? What's your first impression of doing this?
It's fun.
It's fun! Hooray! That one might be too big. Yes, and see, Morton, I gave Morton some instructions right before. Oh, my leg is locked. You never touch this stuff with your fingers because the glue is on it. Poke it around with a little stick. A little pokey stick. That's what you want to use. That's what you want to use. Yes, it gives it more character if it doesn't match. That is it, Jamie. Yeah, the glue is, you got to use that glue. And I've been fusing glass for decades now. So People will say, don't use glue in the kiln, it won't burn off. Use aloe, use this special stuff. People sell special stuff to use in the kiln. This is actually less than 99 cents because I buy big stuff by the gallon. So I get Elmer's, like a gallon of it to fill Gadzuki up with these. What do you got? Where'd you get that?
Yeah.
Oh, the red Marini, yes. Yes, Morton got, this is a whole bunch of red Marini. This is gonna look so good. Good job, babe. We're making love hearts, Fused glass love hearts. These are all like gonna be sun catcher size, I think. There's a little rando one. Morton, I'm so excited about making in the studio with you. Oh my gosh, I can't even begin to tell you. I'm gonna take a piece of clear glass. Where are you? I'm gonna take 2 pieces of clear glass here. My guy's not all the way full. Let me fill him up. Do you want any of these little
What is it?
little topaz looking colors?
I don't know.
No. Honey, I love this. We've never done this before together. This is a dream come true for me. I hope you know. Babe. You're the measure of my dreams.
Oh, look at that.
Making crafts with Morton. This is the best date night ever. I'm gonna put some clear in. And the next time we do this, we're gonna be, we have about 100 feet of tabletops, and I'm not exaggerating. And we're on this tiny little desk right now. We will, the next time will be better. I'm gonna take this little nub and just put him down here. This gorgeous little nub. He's just gonna fuse out on his own. I want him to be all by himself. I'm gonna wire wrap him.
People were asking, this is frit. It's ground glass. And
That's, yeah, Morton ground that, didn't you, babe? It kind of gets weird, Frit does, in a good way. Oh, I think I'm gonna use one of these little curly cues. And this glass you can break it just by, nope, never mind.
do you have a
Stronger
brush or
than I
anything
thought.
to get that into here?
You don't need to brush it though.
It's going to make a shaggy edge probably.
It's okay. I'm gonna take this little hunk too and put him there. I'm putting some little hunks and bumps between there. They're gonna be just super cool things. I want to experiment and see how this little guy goes in the kiln. I'm excited about him. I kind of want to put him on top of a heart.
I don't know that windshield glass would fuse.
No, because it has that stuff inside it. I don't think it would. But I could be wrong.
We're going to be experimenting soon with pulling like a beer or a wine bottle and see what happens with that.
Yes,
as long as you use all the same glass, it's supposed to fuse together.
I'm excited about that.
You can't mix glasses, like we can't use standard stained glass and the COE 96 glass together. They won't fuse together properly. Thank you.
I'm gonna put some of these big blues on here too.
Because the glass won't bond together properly and the pieces will break and shatter.
I've been wanting to do this for a minute. These are going to turn into beautiful pendants. Beautiful. You want to see what he does?
Yeah, I don't know what that'll do.
there. What time is it, honey?
I've got my watch on.
So I want to just go for an hour. Okay, now let's make, we have some kind of unconventional hearts here. I'm going to turn this and we're going to make some conventional hearts.
Where did my phone go?
Okay, let's take this and turn this. Turn this away. And you can see how these are, okay. You see how these are rolling around? When I go to take them to the kiln, they'll be rolling unless I put some glue on them. So the glue, this glue is to do nothing other than to hold them in place, and it will. It burns off in the kiln. Come closer, honey, you're too far away from me. Okay.
Somebody must be central.
Let's make, I'm gonna show you how to make a cool little heart that's more of a traditional heart.
I should have put an eye on that, and it looks like a fish now when you look it to the side.
So look what I'm doing, babe. I'm just gluing.
Right.
I'm just gluing a heart shape on there. So now in that heart shape, I have this little guy I'll put there. I'll put these little guys up here. I'll put, yes, thank you. I'm just gonna kind of freeform the shape. And why don't you try one like this too? I'll turn this in just a second for you to try. So the fuse glass, this, it has to be kind of touching each other. Well, really touching each other or on top of each other to pull together and stay together. I'm going to put some of the pinks in there, I think. Pinks that we have. I'm going to set that over there. So this is some pinks and iridescence. This will be one of our little complicated hearts.
Oh, that's nice. Tonya made a heart the day with paper coils.
Oh, nice. Yep. Make the circle, pinch it at the bottom, poke it at the top. Pinch and poke. You can do diamonds in those, ovals, squares. Paper coils can be basically every and all shape. Okay, so this one,
What's your sleeve?
I'm putting, yeah.
Did you pull that over?
No, I
Is
didn't
that how it
pull
was?
over. That's
Because
how
it's
it
not
was.
looking very, it's like a teardrop rather
It's
than a heart,
okay.
because the middle got
No.
pulled.
No, it's okay. I did wear the wrong shirt for this. Babe, isn't it going to be great? This summer, we'll be in here working, looking out the window, and watch your arm, babe. We're overlooking the cemetery, and tell them how many fireflies we get in the
Oh,
cemetery.
thousands of them.
Unbelievable amount. We have to do some firefly videos in the cemetery. They're so cool. So this, I'm loading this up. I'm gonna make this guy chunky. Little chunky heart. We'll put some of this iridescent on here. Not a lot. Just a little. Some clear. This piece should come out super cool. Do you like it though, babe?
Yeah.
Do you think it's relaxing? Good.
Are you going to hang the hearts of the jewellery? They're all going to be in the studio for sale.
Yeah, these are...
I'm not sure how many bananas yet, but they'll be posted soon.
These will be on. I'm going to keep the ones you make. Can't get rid of Morton's hearts. Okay. Do you want to try making one in that shape? Here's the glue, my love. Are you remembering to breathe, Morton?
Yeah.
Are you remembering to breathe? Lots of times when I'm doing workshops, it'll be real chatty. Everybody will be all chatting. And then they get into this, and it's so quiet, isn't it, babe? It goes so quiet till Morton comes in the room. When Morton comes in the room, everybody's all chatty with Morton. I'm gonna find some more of these cool little ones that we made the other night. I'm gonna put them here to turn
The
them
above would be
into
good, but
things.
we've not got anything to hang the camera on.
Well, we do. We do.
Oh, we?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
But I didn't put it in that. Next time, we'll get better every time. Right? That's the goal in life, babe. Getting better all the time. Oh, I'm going to make a little candy cane heart here. Can I come close to you? Oh, I got in your glue. That's good. I'm going to steal another little bit of your glue. Let's see if this will work. There's a little one heart. These are ideal shapes, though, for the hearts. I love them. Ideal. Honey, you're awfully quiet. Getting your creativity on. This thing's gonna look cool. Okay, I want to put that one there.
Now what do I need to do?
You got to put a whole lot more stuff on there. Clear, at least, because they won't fuse together. They got to be overlapping to fuse together. Here's clear. If you want to go with clear, or if you want to put shapes around it.
So now we're looking for small waves.
Do the shapes around it. Got your sauerkraut, Polish sausage. New Year. It's almost New Year. This is the very last Friday in 2022. And I hope 2022 has been amazing for everybody. Has your 2022 been good, babe?
Yeah.
That's gonna be pretty. Orange and blue complementary colors. Here's.
Stick it anywhere on it.
You put it on. I don't want this to be like your children's artwork. One time, I wrote poems for my daughter and her girlfriend. They were in high school, and of course told me the night before they needed a poem. So I wrote them each poems. They did both get A's. Their poems went on to do good things. You did drop some. It's okay. You're going to have to put clear over the top of it.
Yeah.
You just put a lot of clear on the top of there. These are going to look
Does
really
it need
cool.
more glue?
It doesn't need more glue. That glue will catch. This one's going to look so cool. I love your orange and blue is going to look so cool too, babe. That's going to be beautiful. Now, if you want to put a hook or a hanger in it, you do it now. We have these little stainless steel hookies. or I'm sorry, they're not stainless steel. They're high temp metal, so they won't melt away in the kiln. I'm putting this in here. That's yours. Martin, do you find it relaxing? Or is it nerve-wracking?
More stressful.
It's stressful? No.
That's enough, isn't it?
Put more. You don't want separation issues. Square feet upstairs. There's a couple levels upstairs. So I think we're total, this place is about 10,000 square feet. And our son's place here, what used to be the studio, is 2,400 square feet. So 7,500, 7,600, something like that. Kids hated sauerkraut. Take a bite for the good luck. Yeah. Is everybody going to eat sauerkraut for New Year's? Are we, honey?
I don't know. If
Let's
there's a
make
can,
dumplings.
Right, is that enough?
Yeah, we're going to tack fuse this. That'll be good. What time are we at now?
I don't know. Okay, I've told you I've not got my watch on. My phone go.
This one, I'm going to put a lot of clear in here.
It's 6:41.
6:41. I'm going to put clear, and I'm going to put some white. And then why don't we take the last 15 minutes of this, babe? Let's answer questions. Okay? Honey.
What was that?
Let's answer questions. If anybody has any questions about any of the stuff you're looking at, ask. All questions will be answered.
Black-eyed peas and cornbread, that sounds good.
So is glass fusing something you think you would enjoy doing on a regular basis with me?
Yeah.
Really? I love it. Are you just saying that?
I'm reading, hold on.
I hope it is.
Somebody, Tonia's niece had a baby. What are we having for dinner tonight?
I don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. Leftover mac and cheese. That leftover mac and cheese stuff, babe. That was yummy. We like to eat leftovers, don't we?
Yeah.
I seriously, I love to eat leftovers. When someone complains about leftovers, it's like, why?
Yeah, it's warm throughout when if we turn the heating on.
Yeah, it's warm.
Yeah, we've got...
I'm going to put your little weirdo one there.
Yeah,
Are there any more little weirdos?
Yeah, quite a few. Yeah,
I want to take some little weirdos and just put them on a piece of this just to see.
Doing good.
What happens, right? Let's do that. Let's do this with some. Wait, let me find more clear. Here it is. Do you have any little dainty, delicate? Oh, look at that nice square piece there.
I mean, there's these that they would need chopped up.
Do you want to chop some little dainties and we make some little dainty hearts?
These aren't really suitable for hearts.
Okay.
So
What we'll do is we'll glue them on here. Here, babe.
There was
look.
a narwhal. Look.
Narwhal, swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion.
Just watch where you're poking.
It's awesome. Honey, I would never poke you with that.
Yeah, we have a wood stove, an oil furnace, and a split unit. High in Texas.
Okay. There's a really pretty color, blue.
Heart earrings, they're asking.
Oh, yeah. I'll do that without Morton. No offense, honey.
Yeah, the glue burns off as it's firing in the kiln. The kiln goes up to, depends on what the settings are, about 1600 degrees, I think. at its highest, and I think the
You
glue
wanna
burns the glue burns away around 300 degrees.
On this one, do you want to put some of the little skinny strands?
Right.
Because they'll just suspend in on the clear background. They'll be gorgeous. Little skinny pieces. You can do you do really cool stuff with this. Kind of
It's harder to snap than you would think. You want that
I
piece
know,
as
it's super hard.
needs chopped in half, I think.
Oh, let's put it like that. Because the thin part should
Yeah, the
pull
teal
in.
colour's quite nice. That's actually
Yes.
a blend of like all different colours together.
Oh no, these are other ones that I had made, honey.
All right.
You okay?
Yep.
But that with orange looks fabulous.
Yeah, these ones here are when you mix the glass in the pot, as it's melting and pouring out through the pot, the glasses blend together, and as you twist it, it makes like the almost like the rock candy type patterns, candy canes, and it looks really neat. And then these get chopped up into, these ones are quite thin, but as you can see, these pieces here, you can see the blue, I don't know if you can see that, you can see the blue right in the centre of it. So if you're making something that needs an eye, you can stand that up there and it'll have like a red, a sort of whitish red surround with the blue eye in the middle of it.
Okay. Let's
that,
stand them up here.
I don't know. May also see, what's this, Priscilla?
A neat mobile.
No, I was going to buy a count, but I think it only went up to 1600. I don't know what is that.
I don't know what that
means. Oh,
means.
a kiln, you mean?
Oh, a kiln, yeah.
I don't know.
You want a high, well, just make sure it's a glass kiln. Well, although you can, just Google it. Just Google it. I don't want to get into kiln advice on here because I can do ceramics in ours too.
Yeah, your one
But I
goes
don't
up
want
to
I don't want to tell you
1800, I
wrong.
think. Yeah.
I don't want to tell you wrong. So Google any kiln that you're looking at.
Yeah, it depends on what you want to make, because like when we're doing
someone said these would make a really neat mobile when they're fused. Oh my gosh, would they ever?
Yeah, that like the kiln that we have for doing the vitrograph, it comes with like, it's not one piece, and there's like a bottom shelf. We have a solid bottom shelf for it, so that if you wanted to use it as a standard kiln, you could, because the bottom shelf at the moment has about a 2-inch diameter hole in it for the glass to pour out through from the ceramic plant pot that you use. No, ceramic, the terracotta pot.
Yeah.
And so it fires up to 650 degrees while it's to keep it molten. So I don't know whether the fused glass, how high a temperature you need that to go to. So just check, like you find online the different what is it you call it, schedules and things of how because also what you want to be able to check too is, can you program it to be able to do different schedules, like ramping up slowly to like 600, then 900, because it also, I think as well, if you do it too fast, it harms the glass as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it can do bad stuff to your glass.
Yeah, and then for it to be able to cool down. No, this is it's a, I don't know what it's made of. It's a special stone
It's a kiln
shelf.
shelf.
It's a kiln shelf. It's made out of some kind of ceramic, like really high temperature. It's almost like a pizza stone. That's what it reminds me of. It goes into the kiln.
I want to do some of these quickly because we're almost done. Yeah, time, babe.
Yeah.
Do you want to do more of them, or are you good?
I'll let you do it because you're quicker than me.
I just want to be able to throw these in the kiln so you can see. I will program the kiln for you too. Okay, so I'm going to use some of these big guys here. They will look magnificent. I'm going to stand up some of them really, well, no, I'll lay him down. He's really, really big. Hey, let's scooch this out of the way. Oh, that's a noise.
It's fused glass that we're doing. Do we have one to show that's already done?
Yep, there's your little,
Where?
be careful, the
Oh,
little
the
snowman
snowman.
back there.
We have a little fused glass snowman. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Can you? It's too high up on that. There you go. You can see it.
Hello.
Tilt on back.
And I will do an after video of this for everybody.
Yeah, I had to get the snowman because the other ones are on bits of string tied to the display. But Priscilla's done like witches and fairies, mermaids, and everything like that using the
Is
fused
this my
glass.
heart or yours?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's one of my hearts. I'll put a little bit of red in there.
But like this is just basic shapes that it's doing. But when you get like, I'm not sure if anybody's seen her do it that's on just now, but you get the idea, the pattern in your head, and you can make like little characters like cats, dogs, fish, any animal really, and
Everything.
people and cars, planes, boats, you name it.
Planes, trains, automobiles.
Yep, and then you get a special paint that you can use. That's it's basically ground glass suspended in aloe vera, and you paint that on, and because it's glass at the same coefficiency, it actually bonds and becomes part of the piece. It's not like paint on the surface that can be rubbed off. It actually bonds and fuses into the glass, so it lasts forever.
We love our glass, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
I know it might just look like I'm tossing them on, but believe me, I am. You can just get creative and have fun with it. I love playing with different colors, these different shapes. Look at that shape. Let's put that shape right there.
What you can also do is, I've not got one through here to show you either,
oh my goodness.
but you can slump the pieces over like stainless steel. So like if you've got like a little stainless steel bowl and you put like a flat piece over that, it will slump over the top of it and take the form of the bowl. You can also get like ceramic terracotta molds that the glass will slump into, and it'll make like the shape of what like the Priscilla does. If you look on the 1870 studio, you'll see pictures of the green men and everything that Priscilla's made using the slumping the glass into the molds.
I love this color. These are gonna look so cool.
Oh, St. Helens in Oregon.
I'm gonna take him and put him just down here.
Christmas was good, thanks.
Just
Hello
see
to
what he
anybody that's
does.
been joining us, and we missed you coming in. It's been sort of busy watching my note that I don't cut myself.
This is your first time ever
Yeah.
glass fusing, isn't it, babe? And you've done amazing. I'm excited to see your pieces.
Any New Year plans?
For us?
Yep, that's somebody's asking.
Well, I don't know. We're gonna watch Dougie MacLean singing in Scotland. We'll do that. I like to celebrate New Year's at Scottish time. because it's 7 o'clock at night. I can actually stay awake, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's my plan.
I'll have to find something to toast the new year in with.
Yes. We have wine.
Yeah, that's no a New Year's toast though.
A wine's not a toast?
No for me anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, you could. Glitter, if it's plastic, it'll just burn off. That's why you use glass for it. As anything plastic, the kiln's at such a high temperature,
Yes.
it'll just burn off.
Glitter would
But,
go away around 180 degrees.
Yeah, but yeah, you can use. I mean, I think you could probably use quartz and stuff like that, and some of the gemstones.
You got to be real careful, honey, because when you put organic material in like that, bad things can happen in the kiln.
Yeah, you just have to be careful because they can shatter.
Yeah.
As sometimes if you're doing something like
And
that,
when it shatters, it can damage your kiln.
yeah, sometimes if you're doing something like that, it's better to like cover it with something in case it does.
Honey, I wouldn't. Please don't listen to Morton on this.
Yeah, if you put a one of the metal bowls over the top of the
if
piece.
it explodes and it hits your kiln bricks and breaks them,
But
or
that's what I'm
hits your
saying, it would
coil
hit
and
the-
breaks
yeah.
it, I wouldn't do it. Don't listen to Morton on this. I love you, babe, but not that advice.
No, I'm actually a rum or brandy guy. Whiskey doesn't like me. My stomach's a bit. It doesn't like my stomach.
Oh, this one is gonna look so cool. I can just tell that one's gonna be awesome. Morton, I'm loving yours. I think the one you made there, I think that one, I think this one that Morton made, this one is gonna be my pick of the litter. Got one more to, I got one more to make. And we're ready to get it in the kiln. Okay. This one.
If you don't mind, we don't like to get into politics and religions and stuff like that. It's like we're here to talk about stained glass. So, is stained glass in the new year. So it's. Thanks for that, Silver Lily. It's just that.
Yeah, I do. Somebody asked me my religion. I said my religion is pure love. That's my religion, is pure love. That'll have to be my politics too, but I'm the least political person you'll ever meet on this planet.
Hi there, Beth. Beth saying she made it.
Yay, Beth.
Irish clover. Yep, it's fused glass pieces. We started off making hearts in 2 different methods. We had like curled pieces of the vitrograph that if you've got a piece that you can show that's like, some of the pieces are no curled enough to make the heart with. We had like, this one's in too much of a circle to make the heart with. But we took pieces that were like sort of half a heart and put the 2 of them together and filled them in with pieces of fused glass of all different colours. And then what Priscilla showed me to do is we made a heart shape using the glue, and then basically we just glued all the different pieces of glass into all into the glue to form the heart shape, and as it melts it'll fuse itself all together.
It will be awesome.
And then Priscilla's got some of the really quirky pieces that we pulled out of the vitrograph
little
kiln.
weirdy pieces. Let me see him actually. I'm gonna put him right here.
Like this kind of one. She's laying them out and they form kind of weird shapes as they melt.
We don't know what they're gonna do.
Like this one here would be it. This one's all linked. It couldn't have done that after. There was a good example of the half heart. Is you'd get 2 of these pieces and you put them together and make the whole heart. But likes of this is I was playing when I was pulling pieces out of the kiln.
I don't know how we're gonna do this, but
you need to stand the legs up.
I want to show.
Oh, did that bit get glued so it'll not roll?
Let's glue
it. Someone's asking how many bananas are these, Priscilla?
I don't know. There'll be these. I'm probably gonna with these. I'll probably just put 1 in each mystery package. So with other things. So if you want to go get a mystery package, we'll put 1 of these in. Okay.
Yeah, they can be for Valentine. Priscilla's going to be making up some mystery package for the new year with these kind of pieces in it, an assortment of other pieces as which the mystery packages are always the best value, is because you get several pieces in it, and so. But yeah, it is with a Valentine's theme. And she'll be making more hearts and stuff as well, won't you?
Of course. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, the blue's a really neat colour. She has, can't really show you it just now, but she's got like at least 20 or 30 different colours of glass. We get them from an American company called Yucca-Haney in Yucca-Haney in Connellsville, Pennsylvania. They actually manufacture the glass there, and it's one of the neatest things
Honey, unplug the power from there.
One of the neatest things when you go to visit their factory is they use they use pieces of their
No, hand me the whole stand, babe.
of the broken glass
Thank you.
and in their driveway,
Okay,
and it all
so
crushes
this-
down and makes
I'm gonna set you over here so you can see the kiln happen. Hello, hello, and thank you for being here. I'll show you how the kiln gets loaded. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Now you
It's an assortment of every colour of glass they make in their driveway.
pick that up gently and follow me.
Or you want to switch that round so it's front
Well,
facing?
you won't see it if I switch it around because the cover's on. So
All right.
just hold it maybe away from you,
Right.
and we'll program this. Okay,
Oh, that's scary.
set this in here.
Yeah, you can sort it. Priscilla's like putting this stuff in, and apparently the front camera is covered, so can you read if people can see that? Is that the best light we've got?
Yeah, this light's not great here. Okay, tilt it down just a little bit. It's in the kiln. Now stand back just a little bit so you can see.
You can plug that light back in over there.
Yeah. That light
It needs
is-
plugged in.
No, well, I'm not gonna do that right now, honey. We're just gonna, I want to turn you here so you can see the programming of the kiln.
Can you see it?
Yeah, don't kick my camera, honey. There you go. Okay. Down just a little bit. There, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna stop, enter, and hit 4. Use the number 2. That means a tack fuse. So I'm gonna say, okay. It's gonna be 6 segments long. The first one's gonna go to 300 degrees, or 300 degrees an hour to 1,000. It's gonna hold for 10 minutes. Then it's gonna go 300 degrees an hour till it hits 1250. It's gonna hold for 20. Then it's gonna go 300 degrees an hour to 1350. And it's gonna hold for 10. It's gonna go 300 degrees an hour to 950. It's gonna hold there for 60 minutes. That's annealing it. Then it's gonna ramp at 200 degrees an hour, back to 800. It's gonna hold there for 10 minutes. Ramp 300 degrees an hour to 180. It's gonna hold there in no time. And then it's just gonna go as fast as it can to 0. Idle. And start. And you're gonna hear it clicking now. And this is very exciting because that is the first time we have fired the kiln in the new studio, which is awesome. This is gonna stay up on YouTube, always, always. Thanks for being here, YouTube.